AM.
Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We are live from Buffalo. We're having a great time. I'm Kelly Smith.
And I'm Jeremy Rape. Thanks for tuning in on the Celtic Heritage Festival Day,
yes,
don't you
yes,
know?
Yes, it's warming up. The sun's feeling good.
The sun, I feel right here. It feels so good.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, it's so nice.
First of all, I want to say thank you to our friend Sue, who greeted us this morning with grapes, bananas, pastries, and coffee. It was cold when we got here. We want to thank her so much. She works in the community and around the community, and she just made us feel so welcome.
And Sue's not even here to hear us give her a shout out.
I know.
She's working, but she's
working.
amazing. I said, we don't get this treatment a lot. And I said, we feel like Hollywood right now.
I'm telling you, it was so nice.
It was good. And then as I'm talking to you, Kelly, I'm looking over here. I wish the sun was in a different area because this view is so beautiful.
It really is.
And I'm like, our cameras are, I mean, this is beautiful too.
But I was just mentioning before we came on, this land behind us is just spectacular.
It's so gorgeous.
This is a city park. It's gorgeous.
I love it so much.
We have our own little pavilion here, Jeremy.
It is. We've been so warmly welcomed.
Warmly.
And we have always joked with our producers about doing like a medieval show.
We have.
And so far, this is the closest we're getting to it.
Those swords we handled earlier were pretty interesting. Kind of scary.
Kind of scary. And when they... Let me tell you, I don't know if the loud clinking of the swords hitting was as loud on TV as it was in person, because it startled me. And I was thinking, they're going full force.
Did you move back as far from me with the sword as I did from you?
I was not even...
You weren't even close.
No.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Boom, boom. That's amazing. I really would like to see more of that, actually.
Oh, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it because
It's a little nerve-wracking.
I would just be afraid of an accident. Like,
well,
what if I did that?
Ooh. You got to be careful because that's so long. You got to be careful not to accidentally hit someone with that.
Or snip their ear off. I don't know that's where I go.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're having so much fun. We also want to thank ATC for our kilts today. I just thought of that.
Thank you for saying that. ATC did a great job. We went in and they had a couple of options for us, and this is what we chose.
They're an amazing costume shop in Springfield.
Open all year long.
I think it's Allied Theatrical Contractors, ATC. You can find them all year long. They've helped us with costumes over the years, but I was like, it's my first time wearing a skirt on TV, don't you know?
Yes, it is.
Sorry, they get mad if you call it a skirt. It's not a skirt. It's
a kilt.
It's a kilt. It's a kilt. Right. And I've seen the Prince of Wales wearing it over there.
I like your accent.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's right, but it sounds really good.
I like to pretend. I pretend, lassie.
It sounds good.
Okay, we do want to bring back our good friend Tanya Watson, who's the executive director of the Chamber of Commerce here in Buffalo. You know, we talked briefly with you. Step in just a little bit closer. I want that sun on your face. There we go. All lit up and beautiful. Tell us what's going on this weekend, starting tonight and Saturday for the Celtic Festival.
All right, so tonight the gates will open at 5 o'clock. We'll start with music. We'll have two groups here tonight, Lindley Creek and the Bold Deniers. They're out of Springfield. They'll be joining us tonight. We also have Bear Swords will be doing a Clash of Clans, which is a demonstration where, like what you guys did. And then we'll have our torch ceremony with the Calling of the Clans, so that where they actually have their lit torches and they'll do their clan calling. And then we'll go back to some music. And then tomorrow morning, we'll start off the morning at 9 o'clock. We're going to do a tribute for 9/11. It's 20th anniversary of those attacks, so we're doing that. We're starting off the day with that. And then the rest of the day we'll have music, Highland games, and our vendors, and some demonstrations. If you come out, you'll actually get to see some Highland cattle.
Oh, Highland cattle.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you, is this a free event or?
There is admission, so you can buy advance tickets still tonight at the Chamber booth. Adults are $8, seniors and children 5 to 12 or $5, and then children under 4 or 5 and under are free. And then tomorrow at the gate, it's $10 to get in for adults, 8 for seniors, and 8 for kids.
So it's a family-friendly event. Like everybody's welcome.
Definitely. Yes,
the whole
definitely.
family.
Yes.
That is so
everybody's
reasonable.
welcome. There's something for everybody. And Highland games, those are traditional Highland games. So you have like the caber toss and some of those different things that they do.
See, I wouldn't even know what those games are.
I really don't know much about the games either. Can you explain the caber toss?
So I don't know a whole lot about them. We have an athletic director that does that, but it's all the traditional, like they have the big, like you see where they do the throwing.
Like,
yeah.
Like a shot put. I would love to see that.
You kind of look at that and you're like, how are they carrying this big, like log that they're tossing up in the air? So all of that is like just traditional games. So it's very interesting to see, and most of them wear their clan kilts as well.
Yes.
So you'll see them in their kilts doing their traditional Highland games. So.
How has it grown? It's the 18th annual. Is it getting bigger and better every year?
So we've had a little bit of a lull. You know, sometimes when you've been running for a while, that tends to happen. We're rebuilding. We're, of course, COVID kind of put a little bit of damper on some things. But we are working on bringing back some more activities. In the future, we're looking at doing some cricket participation for people. Cricket is a traditional game. And also bringing back some more activities that that used to be in previous years.
Oh, nice.
Talking about food, right? What kind of food? Do you have a specific kind of food for this festival?
So we do have a vendor that's going to be doing some Irish stew.
Nice.
So people can sample that. And then just other vendors. We'll have, you guys probably remember Maple Street Grill?
Yeah.
Okay, so they sold that, and then they started a new cafe. So they're working in the mornings doing breakfast and lunch. Mallard Brothers, they're going to have their catering out.
I love it. Tanya, also tell people, let's say somebody wants to move to a great small town like Buffalo and maybe start a business. Tell people, what are the benefits of starting a business here in Buffalo? You've got a great community.
Yeah.
So the benefit of a small town is you get to know the people, your customers. We have a lot of great businesses here in our town that one that comes to mind, our hardware store, he bends over backwards to get supplies. You know, supply chain has been difficult here in the last 2 years with COVID, and he will go and get what he needs to get for his customers so that they have the things that they need. And you know, it's been a struggle, but when you're dealing with small town businesses, you're knowing the people that you're dealing business with. They know you. You have a history, and it's one of those. It's a relationship. It's not just you're not a number. They know you by name, and so it's a nice feeling to be in a small town like that.
I love that. And it's about 3,000 people here in Buffalo?
Yes, we are a little over 3,000 people. We've had, over the last 5 years, we've had some growth, so it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when you've added over 800 people to your community in the last 5 years, that's
a lot.
That's a growing community.
And it's a great place to raise a family.
Yes, it is. And this park here, you'll see, they actually have the city put in disc golf, so it's frisbee golf, basically.
Yeah.
So you'll see families out here doing that. We have another park on the other side of town that's where the baseball fields are, and then there's a small pocket park that has handicap accessible play equipment for children. Our city put that in. We do have a very beautiful walking trail that goes through town and out to the park and back. So
that's awesome,
There's
Tanya.
a lot of things you can do in this town. So.
Yeah.
Tanya,
it's perfect.
Thank you so much. Yes, this is starts tonight and goes through tomorrow. It's going to be a fun festival here, 18th annual. And coming up, we're talking to our friend Patty Miller, who has made...
And I think we got to check the weather.
Oh, we do?
With TJ.
Oh, okay, TJ.
You know what? That's a pain in me kilt. I tell you that. One more time.
Oh, the Teej. He never disappoints.
He never disappoints.
He never disappoints, that TJ.
Well, it looks beautiful out there, guys.